Well, it's the 4th of July, and I've been working today on, of course, my book. But thoughts came to my head mainly thinking about my grandsons as well as my two sons. I have 8 grandsons, one granddaughter. I think I have great grand. But when I think about my grandsons, they range from ages um, 26 to about 40. And days like this, holidays especially, I'm concerned when they're out. Just found out my 3 of my grandsons decided to come visit their mother in Oakland. And they sent me a picture and they were in the car chilling and stuff. And you know what go through my head for black men, black boys. But these are all young men. And I think about the 4th of July. And I always, even when my sons were young, asked for the protection of a hedge around the boys. My girls also, but my boys. And then it brought to my mind what they do on the 4th of July, Independence Day. And I thought about something. One story I'm writing is about a 7-year-old girl who defied the Jim Crow law in the South in 1930. She decided she wanted to go into an ice cream parlor and sit on a stool because she thought she deserved some ice cream, no matter what. And she did it. She defied it. And what brought to my mind was, if you look this up, who perfected a confectioner named Hemings, I think it was, James Hemings, but also the father of ice cream, Augusta Jackson. I think it's Augusta, yeah, Augusta Jackson. But this is what I'm trying to get to. Did you all know that in Jim Crow South, during Independence Day, that is the only time black people, but black children specifically, could eat vanilla ice cream? That was the only time. What it was a law, a Jim Crow law that states that if we can convince or scare tactics to the children that you can only have vanilla ice cream because of the color of your skin, but the color of their skin being white, we're going to give you the privilege to have vanilla ice cream. But remember, if you disobey that law, what could happen to you? And I was just sitting there thinking about that. I said, that's some shit. You know, I don't really care about Independence Day, 4th of July, or even Juneteenth because I know the history behind all of it. Yeah, I go and celebrate and sit with those who celebrate. Like we had something in the building. I think it was Tuesday and Wednesday, celebrating, and I just do it. We're here together in the building. But I see all this to those who don't really understand about the power of people who supposedly be in power. Totally unfair. Things getting worse, like I said before, but that's okay. Ain't nothing I've been through. I've been through it. I still say resist. I still say fight for justice and what's right. Um, but do it at your own capacity. Realize that. Right now, I'm kind of thinking about my grandsons. They chilling, having a good time up there. But the hedge is always there. Black mothers and black grandmothers is something we hold so dear. There's so much to know about our history that some of us in this generation are not aware of. Maybe their family didn't get the memo or the telegraph from their ancestors. But you gotta know it. You gotta understand it. Not being sad or bitter in this moment. I'm just thinking, and I think out loud as a creator anyway. It's like the hedge is there. Every time my son would go out, I need that protected hedge around them. So many of us know that. So right now, I'm just going to say, I hope you're having a good time while you're out there. But it's time for you to really be woke. If there's never been a time to be woke, it's a time to be woke in this moment and from this moment on. Young black women, young black men, our little boys, and our little girls. You got to hold tight. And you got to always resist injustices and fight for your beliefs. So I guess I'm going to say, have a good, happy 4th of July. Don't eat too much and kind of leave that pork in the corner somewhere. It messes with your brain. I ain't saying I ain't never had none. I used to eat it all the time. It tastes so good. But you can still find another way to get that taste. So I'll say to you, take care. I care. And to all those who've sent me comments, I truly do appreciate it. I just don't take phone calls. I don't mind texting. But right now, I am trying to finish up what is important that I'll be sharing with you. So I want y'all to take care of yourself. And we will talk soon. Have a good night.